I have good news. You can use Grok Imagine for free to create consistent characters with perfect lip sync and make longer videos. It's a total game changer, guys. I used it to create this video you're seeing right now. I see, right? If this makes sense to you, watch till the end. Like, subscribe, share with our creator, okay? Don't forget, share this with another creator, okay? Let's get into it.
So the first thing you want to do for this video is to go onto ChatGPT or any other story generating AI app of your choice. For me, I'm using ChatGPT. I'll just type in a basic prompt. I said a short story that I can use. That is my prompt, just a short story, and it just generated this for me. Now you can make your story longer depending on what you want. So I'm just going to copy that, and this is the app we're going to use. As you can see, Grok Imagine, text to video, we have image to image, image to video. Just there are a lot of things that it can do. So but for this part, I'll be using the text to video. So now you choose your aspect ratio. I'll be choosing the YouTube aspect ratio, which is 16:9. I will choose how I want the voice to be. Do I want it to be fun, spicy, or anything like that? So once you've clicked on all those things, now you need to input your prompt. So the prompt I generated on ChatGPT is what I will have to put here. So I've copied it already. You can copy your story from anywhere depending on what you want. So I'm just going to go and copy it from ChatGPT and then paste it into this app. Don't worry about this app because I'll be leaving the link in the description so you can just text this out yourself. If you've been using Grok AI, this is something that you can use to replace it. Now I'm going to paste it in this prompt section, and once I've pasted it, I'm going to confirm other information such as the aspect ratio, the duration. Now you can choose 10 seconds. You're not limited to 6 seconds. I'll be choosing the 10 seconds so that my video can be a little spicy, a little long, and you can create something longer. Now I'm going to also choose resolution. I'm going to be choosing 720 so that my image can be clear and my video can be clear. I really hate it when people create AI images and videos that are blurry and I can't see the screen. So once you're done, you're going to click on run, and once you click on run, it's going to ask you to sign in. This is if you haven't signed in before, and if you're like me and this is your first time trying this out, as you can see, you're going to click on sign in, choose anyone you want. I'm going to be using Google, so I'm going to sign in with one of my Google accounts, and then once I sign in, is going to ask me to make sure that I'm human. I'm just going to confirm here that I want to sign into this app. It's going to say I should confirm that I'm human, and once you've passed all this stage, you'll be let into the app. Ensure that you do this because if you don't click that I am human, it's not going to allow you to use this website. You won't be able to use it. So it's trying to verify if I'm human, and once it's done verifying, you can see it has said successfully signed in. Now I'm just going to click on that run again, and once I click on run, my video will start generating, and you can see from the top part that is already generating. This doesn't take time at all. It's very fast, just like the way Grok was. So you can use it to generate lots of video within a short period of time, so you don't really have to wait for long. Now my video is generating. I'm just trying to see what it's going to create because this is my first time, and I'm surprised and hoping that it's going to be great because since Grok has just made it monetary, we can't really pay for such an expensive app. It's almost done generating now, and it's completely done now. As you can see, it's trying to load, so I will see what it was able to create. Let's watch. I didn't really like what it created, and I think it's my fault because a lot of this content focus on your prompt. So if your prompt is bad or your prompt is not detailed, it's going to create something that you're not going to like. So while you're trying to create, ensure that you have a good prompt. Now I'm going to go back to ChatGPT because definitely I don't like what was created. I need to tweak my prompt. I need to make sure that my prompt is better and that the AI can easily understand what I'm trying to say. So after tweaking my prompt, I'm going to copy it again, and once I'm done copying, I would go back into the app to see if we can create another generation of the same scene or the same characters, and then they look better, and I can actually understand what they're trying to say. In the last one, I didn't even understand the language they were speaking. It was saying something else, and that is not what I want. I'm going to copy the story now because I think the story is much better and easier to understand. And we'll go back into the app. I'm going to change this prompt in this story and paste the new prompt so that I can regenerate and see what it creates if it's better than this. Mind you, I saved this first video in case the second video is not also good, or this becomes better than the first video. So I saved it for that exact purpose. Now I'm going to verify other things that I want: the aspect ratio, the mode, the duration. And once I've completed all those checks and I think that it's what I want, I'm going to go ahead and click on run again so that it can generate this same scene for me but in another way. And with this improved prompt, I believe it's going to be better. So once you click on the run, you're going to see that it will start generating the content again. So it's done generating now. So let's see if this is better.
Ada.
Ada, come closer.
Obi?
So this is really good, and I think it's time for us to go to the second part of the video. The second part of the video would be me using my own image and turning it into a video so it can talk. The first part that you saw in this video of me wearing the yellow outfit was actually AI. So what I did was that I generated my image with AI, which I did with Grok, by the way, before it became restricted. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to put down my picture because it's in a portrait and YouTube is in a landscape mode. So I'm going to put it in Gemini app. So if you don't have this app, it's really helpful. A lot of people don't know how to use it. So I'm just going to say regenerate this in 8K because I want it to be really clear, because Gemini is actually very good at making blurry images, especially when you don't direct it properly. So now I've chosen for it to be in 8K. I've also chosen the aspect ratio, which is going to be 16:9, and then I will click on send. So once it's done loading, I'm going to see what it was able to create for me. And now it's loading below. I'm going to see what it created at the end of the day. So now it's done generating. I'm going to scroll down. Let's see what it was able to create for me. If you have pictures that you like to turn into landscape but you don't know how to do it, this is it. So you can see that I'm now in landscape and it is very clear. Now we're going to go back into our app so that you're going to see how I create this. I really want my prompt and my script to be really authentic and nice and straight to the point so that I don't confuse the AI. So the first thing I do is that I go onto ChatGPT and I record what I want to say. And then the prompt will be for it to turn it into a script so that I can use that script to generate whatever I want to do. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm recording my voice right now, telling it what I want it to say. So after I'm done with this part, the next part will be for me to click on send. I'm going to edit what it has listed out for me, because sometimes, because we don't have the same prompt or it doesn't quite understand my accent, is really going to change some things that I said. So once I'm done editing what was written out, and I'm sure that this is what I want in my video, or this is what I want in my prompt to use for my video, I'm going to click on send, and then ChatGPT is going to give you a prompt. That prompt that ChatGPT will create is the holy grail, because that is what you're going to impute into the editing website. Now I'm going to copy this prompt now it has created for me, and I will head back into the AI website, the Grok Imagine website, and then I'm going to start. For this, we're going to be using image to video, no longer text to video. So you delete the demo they already have here, and then you import that's my landscape picture that I edited using Gemini AI. So once it's done loading, you do the needful. You go to the prompt, you paste in the prompt, you go to the aspect ratio, you check if it's what you want, you go to the resolution, you pick what resolution you want, you go to the duration, you pick what duration you want. I mostly use 10 seconds because I want longer videos, so you can put the mode to fun or spicy depending on what you want the content to sound like. Now sometimes I use fun because fun gives off this exciting informational kind of vibe, and then when I get to the resolution, I always make sure to click on 720, and then I'm going to click on run so that I can start creating this content. I also chose fun because I want the video to be exciting, I want it to be fun while passing the information. And when this is generated, you're going to see that it's going to retain all features or all characteristics of the prompt that I gave it. So I'm trying to generate now, and I don't think it's gonna go because I think I've used up all my credit for the day. As you can see, I said credit insufficient, your current balance is not enough. So what do I do, or what do you do in this situation? What you need to do is to go onto your profile icon and then log out of this account, and then you log back in using another Google account. So what I do is that now that I've logged out from the first one, I'm going to click on get started and then click on sign in with Google, and then I'm going to choose an entirely different email account or Gmail account. And when I've done that, I'm going to click on continue, and then it will take me back into this app. The first thing you need to do now is to make sure that you identify as human so that it clears you to use this website. Now once I've done that, it's going to take me back into what I was creating, or the section that I was using to create, and now I have to impute all those information again, which is really not bad, is considering that I'm using this for free. So once I import back my image, I insert my prompt, I edit whatever needs to be edited based on what I've told you before. By now you know what I mean. I'm going to go to resolution and click on 720 again, then I'll click on run. You're going to see that it will start generating automatically again, which means that I'm back in business with this second account that I used. You can create third, fourth, fifth accounts, as many as possible, so that you can create many videos at once. So now that it's loading, we're going to see the outcome of this and if it's actually better than the first one. So instead of using the first one, we get to use this. It's almost done loading. Let's see what it was able to generate and if it's actually good and I can use it for my video. But before this, I know you must have seen the first part of my video, the introductory part. This was exactly what I used, and this was exactly I was able to achieve that intro without having to shoot any video from the comfort of my own. I'm just going to play it now. Let's see what it looks like, and if it's good, then I will use it. If it's not good, I'll keep trying until I get it. No, let's see.
I have good news. You can use Grok Imagine for free to create consistent characters with perfect lip sync and make longer videos. It's a total game changer, guys.
Now this is absolutely perfect, and you can use it to create as many videos as possible depending on what you want to use it for, and save it onto your phone before you go over to CapCut to edit them. Now mind you, you can do it with any image as well. Make sure that the images you use are also the same with the proportion you choose.
All right, that's it for today. I hope this showed you that you can actually use Grok Imagine for free and still get amazing results. Now, if you want to try this out for yourself, I've made it easy for you. Click the link in the description below and get started immediately.